Hello everyone, my name is Ankit. Today I will share our strategic plan to revive the company's profitability and market share. We manufacture electromechanical devices for medical appliances, operate at two locations, and currently have around 100 employees. While in the past we saw growth and success, recent economic headwinds have challenged our position. In this presentation, I will walk you through a thoughtful, evidence based plan aimed at restoring our competitive edge, innovation capability, and long term stability. Overview of the situation. We are currently facing decreased profits and eroding market share. The sluggish economies has diminished demand and rising costs, including raw material, labor, and overhead, have squeezed our profitability. That said, our track record of earlier success signals robust underlying potential. This moment calls for a strategic response that addresses both immediate operational challenges and long term growth opportunities. Our plan must be practical, forward looking, and rooted in sound business logic. So let's dive into strategy selection. The strategic path I recommend blends offensive and defensive move. On offensive, we will push for new product innovation and aims to capture markets where demand is shifting by being early movers in niche segments. On the case of defense, we will tighten cost controls, streamline operations, and protect our existing customer base. This mixed strategy balances risks and opportunity. It ensures we do not rely solely on defensive cost cutting nor gamble everything on high risk innovation. Instead, we used a balanced approach to navigate a difficult environment while preparing for future growth. Strategic actions. Our plan includes four strategic actions. The first one is first mover advantage. We will launch next generation electromechanical medical device tailored to specialized clinical needs. An illustrative example, the company Xenon Medical created a disposable polymer-based spinal surgery system, departing from traditional steel instruments, enabling safer, cost-effective surgeries while disrupting the existing market. The second one is outsourcing non-core functions. Outsourcing routine manufacturing, assembly, and logistics to specialized contract firms. This reduces overhead, uh, frees internal resources for innovation, and aligns with the best practices in the industry. Many medtech firms reduces fixed cost by 20 to 30% through network optimization and selective outsourcing. The third one is partnership or strategic alliance. Partner with hospitals, clinics, and research institutions for co-development testing and early adaptation of new devices. This improves product fit, accelerates validation, and strengthens our credibility in the medical community. Such alliances are increasingly common among leading medical device firms looking to integrate clinical insights into product design. The last one is mergers and acquisition. Acquiring small companies or startups with complementary technologies or product to expand our portfolio or into new segments. This is commonly adopted strategy across the industry. For example, many firms over the last decade have engaged in mergers and acquisition to achieve broader product coverage, geographical reach, or add new capabilities to their firms. These combined actions will help us cut cost, accelerate innovation, expand our market presence, and strengthen long-term competitiveness. Now let's dive into competitive force analysis. Applying the framework of Porter's five forces helps explain our current challenges. The threat of new entrants is very low in this case, as there is high R&D cost and technical expertise required protecting us from significant new competitors. Supplier power, that is bargaining power of suppliers, is moderate, as specialized components are limited, which increase bargaining power of suppliers and cost for us. And bargaining power of buyers is high, as hospitals and healthcare providers are cost sensitive, demand high quality product, and often negotiate hard, squeezing the margins. Threat of substitute is moderate in this industry as alternative technologies or competing medical solutions may replace parts of our product range in the long run. Rivalry is high in this industry. Many medical device manufacturers compete in similar segments, increasing price pressure and pushing the differentiation. These kind of forces together explains why our profit and market share have eroded. This analysis reinforces the rationale of strategy, combining innovation to differentiate and efficient to control the cost. Now diving into ethical consideration. Ethics and compliance are a cornerstone of our strategy. First, we must ensure that all devices meet regulatory standards and prioritize patient safety. Any compromise would be unacceptable and damaging. Second, our pricing and contractual policies must be transparent and fair to customers, suppliers, and partners. Third, if we restructure operations as outsourcing or reducing headcounts, we must support retaining or alternative opportunities to affected employees. Fourth, if we pursue acquisition, we must avoid anti-competitive behavior and monopolistic practices, ensuring healthy competition in the market, upholding ethical standards, preserve trust, protect patients, and support sustainable growth. Management responsibilities. To implement this plan, the director will steer overall strategy, monitor progress, and ensure alignment with long-term goals. The operations team will focus on cost reduction, outsourcing, efficiency improvements, and supply chain optimization. The R&D team will drive innovation, design new products, and manage product development process. The HR department will manage retaining programs, new hiring, and employee engagement, ensuring our workforce evolves with strategy. The quality and compliance team will guarantee regulatory compliances, safety standards, and ethical conduct across operations. This distribution of responsibilities ensures accountability, efficient execution, and ethical adherence at every stage. Monitoring and control. To ensure the plan stays on course and remain ethical, we will establish an internal audit process covering manufacturing, compliance, supplier relationship, and human resource. We will define clear KPIs, cost saving achieved, time to market for new device, defect or rejection rates, retraining competition, employee satisfaction, market share growth, profitability, all measured regularly. We will hold periodic review meetings, monthly or quarterly, to evaluate progress, address issues, and make adjustment as required. We will set up an ethical reporting mechanism for any stakeholder, employees, suppliers, clients to report concerns or unethical behavior. By embedding monitoring and transparency in our strategy, we safeguard both performance and integrity of the company. Workforce development. Human is critical for our turnaround. Therefore, we will launch retraining program for existing employees, focusing on advanced manufacturing methods, quality control, compliance, and new device technologies. We will recruit specialists in R&D, regulatory affairs, uh, quality assurance, and sales to fill capability gaps and bring fresh expertise. Our goal will be to improve technical capabilities, reduce defective rates, boost productivity, and enhance employee satisfaction and retention. The measurement will be quantitative: number of staff retrained, uh, number of new specialist hires, reduction in defect rejection rates, improvements in profit margin, and cost efficiencies. And in qualitative, there will be employee engagement survey, feedback from managers and peers, observation of workplace culture, motivation, and innovation outputs. These steps will ensure our workforce becomes more capable, adaptable, and aligned with our strategic vision. Now, what will be the expected outcome? By executing this plan, we expect to achieve market growth, stabilization, and eventual growth of our market share as we introduce differentiated high-value devices. This mirrors success stories in our industry, while innovation and differentiation drove growth. For example, smaller firms like Zenko gained attention by introducing differentiated cost-effective devices, reduced operational and manufacturing costs through optimized supply chain outsourcing and lean manufacturing. Many medtech firms that restructure their in this way achieve cost saving on the order of 20 to 30%. Stronger innovation pipelines and improved product portfolio enabling us to compete not just on price but on unique value propositions and clinical differentiation. A skilled, ethical, and motivated workforce ready to handle advanced manufacturing, compliance, and innovations, supporting long-term sustainability and growth. Overall, this strategy sets the foundation of re- renewed competitive edge, financial stability, and reputation for quality and ethics. In conclusion, a mixed offensive defensive strategy combining innovation, operational optimization, strategic alliance or acquisition, and workforce development provides a robust path for recovery. By grounding this strategy in ethical practice, transparency, and employee development, we aim not only for profitability but for sustainable growth, quality, and long term competitiveness. Our vision is to restore our position as a leading innovative, and ethical manufacturer of medical electromechanical devices. These are the references I researched on. Thank you for your attention.